Our queen has returned! Thank you. Thank you for finally gracing us with your presence. Salut tout le monde, my name is Lukael and welcome to Hollow Knight SILKSONG. This is a game developed by Team Cherry and released in 2025. I am playing this on the day it released. I am playing this on September 4th. I am so fucking excited to play this. This was my most highly anticipated game of the last few years. Hollow Knight is one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. One of my biggest regrets is not getting to play Hollow Knight on the channel. Unfortunately, I played it before creating the channel, so I never got to share this experience with you guys. And over the years, people have kept asking me, Luke, are you gonna play Hollow Knight on the channel? Unfortunately, I cannot do it because I've already played it. But I knew SILKSONG was looming on the horizon. Like the rest of the world, I've been waiting patiently for 7 long years, waiting for this game to release. And today is finally the day. I'm so excited. What more can I say about the wait for SILKSONG? It's kind of reached this meme-like status at this point. People kept waiting and waiting. Every game award, every gaming show, people were wondering, is this gonna be finally some SILKSONG news? Are they gonna announce the release date? People have been waiting and just putting on the clown makeup and everything, and I was among them. I also was waiting for some news, but I wasn't too worried. You know, I knew Team Cherry were cooking. I was willing to give them as much time as they needed, and I knew sooner or later, if we were patient and we gave them time, they would eventually give us SILKSONG, and it is finally here. What more can I even say about Hollow Knight itself, right? It's such a wonderful success story of like this very small team of developers getting together, pouring all their heart and soul and all their artistry and creativity into their passion project, and it actually becoming a huge success. All the more powerful because it's kind of just thanks to word of mouth of people talking about how good the game was, and so it became a huge success. It kind of redefined the Metroidvania genre when it came out. It spawned a lot of kind of copycats, and you can feel its influence in following games that came out in this genre, because that's just how good Hollow Knight was. You know, the combat was incredibly tight, the exploration was amazing, the world was so beautiful, so detailed, there was so much creativity in the little characters and the different areas. The soundtrack was amazing. Like, it's truly a flawless game. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It doesn't have a single like weaker aspect to me. Everything was amazing. It had this kind of Dark Souls-like lore. It has like an engaging story, even though there wasn't like that much explained to you. So many little funny and charming characters, some really challenging boss battles. So Hollow Knight was a masterpiece, and now we get to play another, hopefully, masterpiece. I'm not too worried about the sequel. I'm sure it's gonna be just as good as the first one. You know, Team Cherry have the first game under their belt, so they have even more experience. I'm looking forward to seeing their new ideas, how they implement all the things they've learned from making the first game. So yeah, as I said, I'm playing this on the day it released because I want to treat myself. I've waited long enough, but I won't be uploading the playthrough on the channel until probably like November, because I want to give people some time to play the game for themselves, of course. Like, everyone today is just playing the game. No one would be interested in watching me, so. And also because in the next month or two, I'm sure there's going to be, you know, hundreds and thousands of playthroughs going up on YouTube, and I don't want to get lost in the shuffle, you know. Another reason why I'm playing it early is because I want to make sure I don't get spoiled anything by being online. So today has been crazy. Both the Steam servers and the Nintendo store crashed because of SILKSONG, so everyone is trying to get their hands on it. Everyone is really excited to play. Really happy for Team Cherry and another big success. So I've got my controller, I've got my little Hornet here with me. I've babbled long enough, so we're gonna jump into things. As always, a big thank you for joining me today, and without any further ado, let's jump into Hollow Knight SILKSONG. I'm like vibrating with excitement. Let's go! Shaw! They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. From Farloom's Folly by the conductor Romino. Is this a real person? Is this a character from the game? Now, the one big question I have jumping into this is this game taking place before or after Hollow Knight, right? I don't think it's that much of a spoiler to say that in one of the endings for Hollow Knight, Hornet gets, I think, killed. Oh, they've captured her. They've got some kind of magical seal around the cage to make sure she doesn't escape. So is this taking place before Hollow Knight? While she was away from Hollow Nest? Or is it taking place after Hollow Knight, which would canonize one of the endings, the one in which Hornet survives? I think it's probably after. But as far as I know, this is not taking place in Hollow Nest. This is taking place in a new land. Uh-oh. Something broke the seal. Did you really think you could contain her? You cannot contain the Shah. Ooh, we're getting acts? Act 1. Far Loom. Is that the name of the... I think it's the name of the land. The naming convention... Like, all the names of the areas they came up with, the characters, were so good. Like, you know, Hollow Nest, Dirtmouth. They're such great names. Bind.
Friend.
God. You know, just from what little I saw in the trailer, the background and the environment looks even more beautiful and detailed than they did in the first game because, of course, right? Whichever artist was responsible for the background, now that they have the first game under their belt, they've gotten even better, they've learned, they're improved. So I'm ready to be impressed all over again by the beauty of this world. I can't believe we're playing Hornet. You know, it's such a cool idea to be playing Hornet in the sequel. And I love Hornet. I'm so glad we get to play her. So she feels a little bit more floaty than the Knight. You know, she can spend a lot of time in the air because we're going to do a lot of acrobatic aerial combat. She's got her basic attack. She can attack up also. Okay, so instead of attacking straight down, she's got kind of a diagonal dive attack. Ooh. Already found a secret. We're getting some shell shards. Ooh, nice. So everything is new. You know, it's a new UI. It's no longer the little knight, of course. She doesn't have soul because she's not a Hollow Knight. She's gonna have, I guess, silk or thread. I guess she's a bit more acrobatic. She can climb edges and climb walls without having the claw. We don't have a double jump or anything yet, but God, I'm so I'm so excited. All the hits have so much impact. Like, that's what I love about Hollow Knight. Moss Grotto. The beautiful UI, so detailed. All these little flourish and a game by Team Cherry. Wow, we're having like a little opening credit. Sorry, little guy. Okay, so instead of Geo, we're getting shell shards. Okay, I was wrong. She can't climb walls, but she can climb edges, I think. Yeah. Right from the start, by doing this, you're establishing that she can climb edges, you know? I want to listen to this music. Like, I'm almost as excited for the soundtrack as I am for the rest of the game. It's like we're getting a great new soundtrack and we get a game on top as a bonus. Oh, we have some silk.
Friend.
Oh, okay, that's how she heals. She heals with her silk. You know, there's not even a melody, it's just these few little notes. Little platform moving under your weight. Of course, we're gonna be looking for secrets. Oh, I thought maybe the water was poisoned, but no, you can swim around. Ah, another secret. It's just the starting area. Already we're finding lots of secrets. So she's got like, what do you call that, a spool? A spool of thread of silk? And that's what she heals herself with. She also feels a bit bigger on the screen than the knight did. I mean, she's taller, right? So... it's like the first proper enemy that actually attacks you. We can look down. I wonder if she can use the silk for other things. Like, can we use it to attack just like the knight could? Right, we're gonna have to get used to the fact that we can't attack straight down. Only diagonally down. Ooh, where should we go? Ooh, no map, of course. Ooh, we got our inventory already. The needle, a long sewing tool uniquely balanced for combat. The blade is marked by time and use. We get some silk, versatile thread naturally produced within the shell. When enough silk is stored, wounds can be healed and skills executed. Attack enemies to replenish silk. The hunter's cloak, simple protective garb, expertly woven but showing signs of age. And a tool pouch. Basic pouch designed for holding tools, traps, and crafting materials. Ooh. What is happening to me? I suddenly feel very heavy and weakened. What's wrong, Hornet? Oh, okay, it passed. That's weird. Does she have some kind of affliction that's bothering her? All the enemies have respawned, of course. I want to try and go see what's up there. Shit. Ooh. What is this? A mossberry. Sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. Now, I have played a lot of the first Hollow Knight, but it's been a few years, so I don't remember all the specific terms. Like, I don't remember all the names of the characters, all the names of the spells, or the charms and the areas. I remember, like, a few of them, but Please forgive me if sometimes I don't remember some of this stuff. Oh. Trade rosary string. Oh, that's where I started. Worn string holding a meager amount of rosaries can be broken, and the loose rosaries used to trade contains 30 rosaries. Oh, this is kind of a Dark Souls thing. Rosaries, beads carved from various materials used as a measure of fate and traded as currency. Each is etched with a fine pattern design. And shell shards, hardened fragments of shell and bone used in the crafting of tools and traps. And I fell all the way down. So I'm gonna have to climb again. Where are all the people that were carrying me? I guess she just tossed them around and they fell. Alright, we're back here. And yeah, we're gonna be reading everything, every journal entry, every item description. That's how I roll. Like, I'm fully invested in this world. I want to hear everything. I want to learn everything. I want to know everything there is to know about this world. I am expecting maybe some nods to the first game, like maybe some returning characters or like... Ooh. I don't think you get charms in this one. So the knight could bounce on the spikes by hitting down. Can she also do that? Kind of. Okay, she can do it. It's not quite as easy. Look how acrobatic she is. She's so graceful. What a queen. Healing takes around the same amount of time as it did in the first game. It takes like a second. I'm sure there will be ways to make this faster later. Ah shit, we fell. I need to look down before jumping. Like so. There we go. Can I bounce on this guy to reach up? Not quite. She can't climb walls either yet. Okay, we've got some kind of barrier here that we can't get through. The impact sounds when you hit an enemy are so satisfying. You know, that's good game feel right there. Can you reach that? I don't think so. It'll be something for later. Vrin! Nothing down there. Oh, this again. What is happening to you, Hornet? Ooh, can't even jump. Oh. Ruined Chapel. We got our first bench. Nice. Oh, you can only carry 400. Interesting. So there's a limit to the currency you can have. That's new. Is she weakened because she's too far away from Hollow Nest? I wonder. Oh, that sounds like our first boss. The Moss Mother. I have to listen to this music. So good. Ah, it's so good. All those strings. I'm getting chills just from the music. There's so much energy, so much tension to it, but it's got this graceful feeling because it's strings, right? So it fits Hornet. Ah, it's so good. Oh, I think maybe I could have done something with the silk. She had this little sink effect on top of her head. But it might not be something I can use right now. Ooh, the big slowdown effect on death. Victory! Ah, dude, that battle theme was so good. Ooh, Ascend. This feels like we're going to Dirtmouth. This is probably something here, too. Maybe for later. What is happening to me? Good thing this didn't happen in the middle of the fight. Wouldn't have turned out too well for me. Ugh. I think we're gonna be at this person's mercy. Thankfully, they don't seem to have bad intentions. I say this just based on the voice. They're probably gonna take care of us.
Hey.
Aw.
Mama.
Wow.
Hey, look. Ababa.
Ababa. Up with you, up. I won't have you dying on my floor.
Mimiro.
Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. Chapel maid.
Tamiyan.
I was wondering, that was my other big question with this game. Because Hornet is not a silent character like the Hollow Knight was. I was wondering if she was gonna have actual dialogue. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So, you're another pilgrim then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak?
Da, Fenistra.
I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils.
Oh, alelo.
Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater.
Miofene?
Then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why.
Fire.
Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You're of the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Far Loom, our holy yet haunted land.
Plataka.
Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt the climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Ooh, new objective, the Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the task screen of the menu. Just by the simple fact that Hornet is a voice protagonist, I feel like this is going to be a little bit more story heavy than Hollow Knight was. You know, Hollow Knight was mostly just about environmental storytelling, because your character didn't speak, so you would just listen to what the other characters were saying and then read inscriptions that we would find, and you had to kind of piece the story together for yourself. But in this one, because we get to have a dialogue between the characters, there might be a bit more narrative. Plus, we saw Act 1, you know, if it's separated in acts, that tells me there's going to be a bit more story. Oh, I should have talked to her again, actually.
Fire.
You bear your blade well, Hunter, and you've skill, no doubt. So I don't mean any unkindness when I say you still seem a little frail.
Tamiayan?
I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what waits.
Guru Cardello.
If the veiled bugs have an interest in you enough to brave the waste beyond our borders, then you must be rather special, yes?
Hironare.
In my own lands, some may have once seen me so. In this place, with my strength sapped, I am just another traveler.
Fire.
Oh, a traveler, but still something more. I can see it now. Of course, that focus. Did those veiled bugs realize who they snared? Perhaps it is they who should be worried, eh?
Oh, alelo.
Few are as foreign as you, Hunter dear. Visit me when you care. I'll look forward to hearing how your steps might shake our world. Oh, yes!
Oh, alelo.
What a kind old lady. Let's go left first. Let's see what's over there. Just another wall we can break, and then we can climb up there, of course. And we don't have a map either. Oh. Are we gonna have like side quests and stuff? Because you didn't get those in Hollow Knight. I mean, you kind of had them, but you had to remember what to do. They weren't written down in a journal or anything. Farloom. Look at all the bugs. I love how the world of Hollow Knight, it's all bugs. So you've got big bugs, and then you've got like tiny little bugs that are kind of more like animals. You know, like little birds or... What is this? I'm hearing voices. Bone Bottom. The very slow, very somber, kind of melancholic melody of your starting town, just like in Dirtmouth. It feels a bit similar to Dirtmouth, but it's kind of like less mournful and more sad. Like Dirtmouth felt like a sadness from long ago. This feels like the sadness is happening right now, you know? Like things are bad, but there's still hope to change them. And then this feels very haunting, you know? Like a land of ghosts. But then there's this hopefulness to it still. We're sad, but there's still beauty to our land. If only we could just... I'm sorry if I'm pausing the game just to listen to the music. It's one of the aspects of the game I was most looking forward to, so I really want to take my time and take it in, you know, because while you're playing, you've got dialogue, you get battles, you got enemies to contend with, so I want to pause and just take the time to really pay attention to the music, you know. It's a bit more muffled when you pause the game, to be fair. Alright, so we're resting. Hello. Little pilgrim. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top?
Yanara.
I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim. Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Rest here with me as long as you like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and a little company is always nice. Is this some kind of shop? It might be more like a fast travel station. Hello. I love the little bug voices, they're so good. Fearful pilgrim. Oh, you've come to hide down here too then. 'Tis a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me.
Buenera.
You've chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This bit of bells and the structure around it, they suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned. Rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them, in gilded carriages no less. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. Down here you can't hear the cries of the pilgrims above, only the faintly ringing bells. I'll stay and meditate a little longer before I start my own pilgrimage. So yeah, this is totally gonna be a fast travel station. All these bells. Huh. maybe ringing the bell can summon, like, it wouldn't be a stag, right? The stags were only in Hollow Nest. There's something so incredible about realizing that Hollow Nest, you know, it was just one kingdom, but there's other kingdoms out there with their own long history, all their own legends and customs and, you know, ancient tales. They're all its own people. It suddenly makes the world feel so much bigger. Hello. Peb. Ho-ho, traveler. Destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim?
Cadestre.
I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of fate. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Ooh, here we go. Magnetite brooch. This stone's a beauty, isn't it? They say it'll help you gather up rosaries on the road ahead. You'll come back and share some with me, won't you? Magnetite. Because it says magnet, I think maybe it's going to attract shards to you, maybe? Like the gathering swarm? Mask shard, just a piece of something greater but finely crafted. You should take it with you, traveler, for luck. Craft metal. A rare find this. Shinier than fate and harder than a craggler's hide. A skilled craftsbug could fashion something nice out of it, if they've got the knowledge. You got a simple key? Seems like just a key, but who knows what it'll unlock. I reckon it's come from the Citadel, so it must open the way to something holy. Rosary string. Loose rosaries filling your pockets? I can string them up safe so you won't go losing them. Oh, might seem a simple art, but it takes some talent to keep them properly secure. So you have like two currencies. You've got the shards and you have the rosaries. And I guess if you have a string, then you don't lose them on death, would be my guess. But we don't have any rosaries right now.
Benny-Frank.
Flick the Fixer. What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind?
Dara.
Aye, aye. You're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom. Wish walls. Useful, too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. That sounds like a place to gather, like, quests and contracts. Once this wish wall is up, bugs will be able to seek help from any able shell around. You could even try granting a couple of wishes yourself, Missy. I could certainly do that. Let's see what was in that hole on the left. I think I'm gonna quit so I can show up at the bench again. I don't want to climb all that. There we go. It's like I never jumped in that hole. Alright, I guess we'll be going on the right then. Let's start our exploration of this fascinating world. This feels very similar to like that first area in Dirtmouth. It's just a bug wearing a little shell, a little mask. So in Hollow Nest, most enemies were just possessed by the radiance, right? That's why they had the glowing eyes, that's why they were hostile. You had a few that were just wild bugs that would attack you, but in this world, what's gonna be their excuse for attacking you? I wonder. There's like tremors around us, it seems. Earthquakes? Did not know who he was messing with. Alright, we can go up there. The guy in town was not selling a map, so how are we going to get our map, I wonder? Of course, our starting nail is quite weak. It takes a few hits just to beat even the basic enemies. Oh, that sounds like a boss. I wonder if they got a full orchestra for this one. It just sucks that the music is a bit more muffled when you pause the game. I wish I could hear it in all of its splendor. Oop. Missed my bounce. I love the slow motion final hit. Alright, we can go down or we can go left. That almost sounded like French for a moment. That sounds like French. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. My path's ahead, but here's the thing. I can't squeeze past, oh gate of bone. So please wake up and help. Oh?
Yanara.
Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience. Sharma. Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sharma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here. As soon as our secret journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Dalaka Relando. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Is it really, or are you just saying that? Memeko. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. Sur le banc. Sturdy gate, I don't ask you break or bend. Just open a little for me and my tall maiden friend. Sharma. It's like, oh, you're just gonna hit it? It's like, that's not how you do it. Well, good luck with that, Sharma. I don't think music is going to open it, but keep trying. Maybe you know more about this land than I do, after all. I guess we'll go... Oh wait, I'm on the other side. Oh, I can open it for you. She's gonna be like, see? It's thanks to my music. There you go. Oi, did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song, and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. Gate, 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 nicest gate I've met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha ha! Hornet's like, I'm not even gonna correct you. Sure, your music opened the gate. Oh, there we go, we got some... Ooh, oh. They fall all over the place. That's gonna be a bit annoying to collect. Don't these belong to someone? Insert rosaries? Oh, that's gonna be a bench? Sure. Oh, that's more like a throne than a bench, huh? There we go. Oh yeah, you can ring the bells. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. It doesn't feel like you can as easily return back to the Marrow. It doesn't feel like you can as easily return back to the first town. It feels like we're more making like linear progress than exploring, but I'm sure eventually we'll have some fast travel. Ooh, like actual lava. I feel like those bugs would just catch on fire if they were this close to lava, but okay. This is a good way to set the game apart from Hollow Knight, because there's no lava anywhere in Hollow Knight. This is something new that we've never seen yet. Very dangerous. Hornet, be careful. Oof. Sorry. Bug just fell in there. Okay, well, we can't progress any further than this. Are we going to unlock all the skills and the moves that Hornet was doing in the first game? Like singing the thread and then... Ooh. Like shooting out a thread like Spider-Man and following it? I assume so. Do we have some kind of vendor here? Oh, big spikes. Hello.
Barishkava.
Barishkava. Ha 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 ha. A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers.
Caspin?
Well met, sir. Though like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through.
Kavak Katsa.
Oh, ho ho, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan.
Paravost.
Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. She's meeting a lot of friendly people.
Barishkava.
Stranger, will you hear my worry? The time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, as has happened through generations before. The many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there in hiding?
Paravost.
Could you help us find these poor lost fleas? We daren't continue our journey until some of the poor dears have found their way here to us. Ooh, promise a wish. Wayfarer, the lost fleas. Is this kind of like the grubs, where you have to collect all the fleas in the world? Yes, I promise you. Wish promised. How official. It's like a contract has been signed. Ah, do I understand you rightly, stranger? You will help gather the lonely fleas to our caravan, truly?
Magina Fora.
I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas on my travels, I will aid them as best I can.
Kavak Katsa.
Oh, I could ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places, but if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome to rest here with us whenever the road brings you back. So now we have a wish. Okay, there's only 5 fleas. Seek fleas across the lands of Farloom and guide them to the flea caravan. So it's like a little side quest. It's a wish. Interesting.
Yanaga Mushke.
Yanaga Moshke. There are many lost and lonely fleas still scattered across this kingdom. If only some of them joined us, the caravan could continue its journey. You'll find the little deers in all sorts of strange places, where they love to peek and pry and play, but if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here.
Yanaga Mushke.
Yanaga Moshke. Grishkin. Dodeshna. I am saying welcome to our caravan, stranger. You are very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. It's just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. Ushkamitri. My fellows give much worry for the other fleas, but I'm not give at all. They will find their way to us, and if not, who keep count of them anyway? Ha ha! Ushkamitri. We've got a bench. Varga. Dodeshna, stranger, you are looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if wish. It's nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not flea after all. The beasts here are much frightful, Scary? But if give them space, they leave alone. You respect beasts, beasts respect you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Well, good luck on your way. Kazak Katska. Got yet another closed door. Well, let's continue our ascend. Or ascent, I should say. Ooh, bunch of rosaries. Oh no, they're gonna fall in the spikes! Oh shit, they can fall in the spikes and then they're lost. Well, we need to gather as many as we can to buy a map eventually, which will make exploration much easier. Oh, I'm gonna miss Cornifer. We won't get to hear his little song anymore unless they bring him back. It would be nice if they bring him back. If I hear his fucking song at any point, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna be like, Cornifer? Oh, what the hell? Platforms that break? How strange. Temporary platforms. Yeah, I could really use a map because this place is a bit confusing. Like everywhere looks kind of similar. Okay, I think we're back in the room that had all the lava at the bottom. Oh, we opened the shortcut. Nice. But I can't make it all the way up there though. Alright, so I think that was like a little shortcut, so we should go back up to that room with the weird platforms. Yep. That was very high. Yeah, it's odd to have like a voiced protagonist in this game. So you get to hear all her little hop, hop, hop. And you can turn it off in the options, which I thought was interesting. You can turn off the hero voice, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but I guess it's nice that the option is there if people are like annoyed by Hornet sounds. What's over here? A shard pendant. Tool acquired. Equip tools in the quest menu while resting at a bench. Ooh, we found our first tool. Crew trinket worn by collectors and crafters. Allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. Why do they have like these weird symbols? So this gives you a few more shell shards, okay. Interesting, and we can equip this from a bench. We'll do that the next time we see one. Let me see what else is over here. We got a path up there. Okay, need a shortcut for that. It's gonna be really interesting to see how players engage with this game because, you know, Hollow Knight being the first in the series, everyone was kind of new to it. Everyone was learning on the fly, learning this combat, learning this exploration. But now that this is a sequel, you're dealing with a player base that's kind of used to this playstyle more now. And just from what little I've heard from other people playing the game today, I have heard that it's a little bit more difficult, apparently, than Hollow Knight, which makes sense, right? Because you are making it as a sequel, you're making it knowing that people have probably played the first game. And so the developers can afford to make the game a little bit more challenging because, you know, you're more used to this playstyle, you're more used to these controls, so... And the first Hollow Knight could definitely be very challenging at times, especially in things like the God Home and these later game bosses like Grim and the Radiance and the Hollow Knight, so... I really look forward to seeing these challenging bosses in this game. And like, you can't just design the bosses the same way either, because the playstyle in this is going to be different. You're going to have all these tools, these like acrobatic kinds of attacks. So you have to design bosses a different way too. Okay, well, this would be a shortcut if I could jump up there. Thankfully, they don't really roll past you. Like, you collect them as soon as they touch you, so that's good. We have 75 beads now. And unlike GEO, I think there's a finite amount of these. Like, I don't think they respawn once you collect them, so... Is this the song of our new map maker? By any chance? Oh. Oh, I think so, maybe. Why else would you be so loud, right? Oh! Poshanka! Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movement all proclaim it so.
That's fine.
You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange, shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanish! Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. Can you maybe sell a map for me? Ooh, I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and I have been making maps of these lands. No conifer, but we get a new one. I can trade them with you and supplies if you wish. Absolutely. Ooh, I only have enough for the first map. So, no conifer, but we get a new character, which is nice. And she's got her own unique song that you hear from far away to alert you to her presence in the zone, which is very nice. One of countless little clever game design elements in Hollow Knight. So we have the Mossland map. These overgrown caves offer a little challenge to a skilled warrior, a place for reflection, perhaps. The Marrow. Crumbling roads built upon the shells of ancient bugs, all of Farloom rests upon these fragile foundations. We have the Quill. With this quill you can add any new areas you discover to the maps that you own. We plug these quills from Gold Penny, haunted by my tribe. Their hollowed shafts make the perfect charting tool. Compass. Track your location throughout these winding lands with a bone compass. Each member of our tribe can craft them. I would pass you mine for a small price. Bench pins. When traveling in unfriendly lands, it is important to remember safe places to camp. These pins will mark benches and other rest spots on your map. And shell marker. You can use these to mark places of importance or reminders on your map. These markers I have modeled after the sheen of my own shell. Perhaps you will think of me when you use them. So we only have money for one thing. I kind of want just the quill or the compass. I think I'm just gonna start with the quill. So we have it for later when we can find our first map, because in these lands names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. So Chakra, that's easy to remember. Until then, farewell, child wielding needle. You don't want to hear my actual name?
Tamiyan.
Who are you calling for, Chakra? Your voice echoes through the caverns. I came deeper into Farloom in search of my mentor, the greatest of my tribe. I could not keep pace though, and her trail grew cold. She will have traveled much farther by now, but if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I will reunite with her. We won't get to hear no papa nada. I will soon leave these crumbling roads, but if you stop by the settlement below, we may meet again. I pass there often to trade with the pilgrims. Alright, that's good to know. Well, be safe on your journey, Chakra. Oh, you can like throw these. Whoa. It's like Hollow Knight was so good and such a big success that they have to kind of repeat a lot of the elements, you know, the map maker that sings a song so that you can know where they are, and like the benches, the fast travel, like a lot of elements are going to be repeated, which is totally fine because Hollow Knight is fantastic. So as a fan of the game, I'm like looking forward to seeing all the new things that they come up with that differentiate this game from Hollow Knight. But of course, I'm also looking forward to revisiting familiar elements that were in the first game and that we've grown so attached to. So here it's kind of both, you know, it's a new conifer. Can't make it to this thing up there. Alright, well, I'm sure I must have missed a bunch of stuff in this area, but I guess I will try to progress at least so I can get more rosaries to buy some maps. Oh, we've got more here. Ooh, if I could find just a few more. If I can find just a few more, I can buy a map. Oh, it's locked. Damn it. Bushkalo, lai lai lai. So many creepy whispers in this game, right? Whoa. What is wrong with you? Oh, he dropped some rosaries. Sorry about that, but you attacked me first. So, it's not the Radiants, but they have their own curse in these lands that push them to attack people on sight. Why are they like covering themselves in silk, it seems? Is this related to the curse? Okay, well, I have enough to go buy another map, but she might be gone. Oh, she's still there. Lie, 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 lie. I will buy, I guess, the first one, even though it's not the one I'm in. Obtained a map. View map of the current area. And we don't have enough for the next one, but... Bushanka! Ah, oops. So these bugs dropped rosaries. Do they drop rosaries every time? Oh, they're permanent kills. Interesting. So there's a set amount of rosaries that we can get here. Because they're not respawning enemies, they're like unique individuals that went crazy, it seems. Well, unfortunate that we need to put them down, but such is the way of the world. What could be driving them crazy? Oh, you heal all your damage. I thought maybe you healed only one mask, but you can heal all your damage, so you kind of... So you're encouraged, you're incentivized to wait until the last possible moment before healing. Interesting. There we go. There's a bench. So we have the map for Bone Bottom, but that's not where we are. Map in Quill. Map of Farloom in a quill for recording one's travels. When resting at a bench or elsewhere, the map will be updated with newly discovered areas. And we can equip this now, right? Does it always... Oh. Oh, okay, so they have a symbol associated with them, so this will always go in this slot. So it's a bit more restrictive. You won't be able to equip any tool you want, because you can only get one per each, like, symbol. Oh, interesting. Because I guess maybe they do, like, similar things. Where there would be some overlap. Fast travel over there. Moss Home. She's got good defense. You get all your health back. Wow. That's so interesting. It's so different. It totally changes the way you approach battles, right? Because you're meant to kind of fight until your very last breath and then heal. But it's more risky, you know? Because if you wait too long, what if you lose that last mask and then you just die? I like it. It kind of encourages a more aggressive playstyle. I have 69. I could go and buy another map if she's still there. Are you still there, my friend? Yes, she is. I would like another map, please.
Kadastama.
Your charts and tools show fine skill, Chakra. I've met few who'd match your talent. Cartography. Peh. Bacalo. It is a craft skill common amongst my tribe. Most important to keep one's mind sharp when on a journey. The charting of caverns, the memory of travel, the knowing of one's place within the kingdom, an engaging task for a warrior's mind. An unfortunate thing that my great mentor never learned the skill. Her talent at getting lost, I should almost be impressed. Alright, let's get a map for the Marrow. Which I think is where we are. Thank you very much. You haven't enough rosaries for trading? The mad pilgrims in the overgrown village near here always carry some with them. Will you take what you need from them? Leaving them to wander their path endlessly is a false mercy. Alright, so I guess we're somewhere in there. Bramki! So this is Moshom, which means I must be at the top left there. So all the enemies that give you rosaries don't respawn. Unless maybe these types only respawn at benches? This opens this path. Ah, they all fall down. I guess let's go see what's down there. Okay, we're back in this room. I can't go there. They roll so far away. No. Oh, it's some kind of elevator. Ugh, it's eating a body. What are these voices? Whoa! It was a trap. Whoa! That's fine. Damn, so many. That's a whole bunch. I can go by the compass now. Yeah, getting the compass would be really important. That's when like the real game begins. That's where you start knowing where you are and where you can go next. Where does this go? Down to that first town? Oh, yes. There we go. Is Chakra here? This camp seems in poor condition, good bug. With the lands around turning deadly, I'd worry for its safety. Aye, we surely aren't seeing its finest moment, but this place has been serving us passing bugs for as long as any can remember. It's fate, you see? All those pilgrims now and past, our devotion holds it together. The camp will remain and provide no matter the troubles. If you say so.
Benny Frank.
I wonder, little pilgrim, what calls you and your fellows up to the citadel? If the way is dangerous, why take the journey at all? Strange question to be asking of a pilgrim. Our holy land calls on us. To journey up is our greatest task. Who are we to refuse? Guided by fate, we climb through flaming fields, across rolling moors, and up great gilded steps, all to reach that eternal shining citadel. Once I'm good and ready, I'll make the climb myself. Alright, let's use the elevator to try and go back to Chakra so we can buy the compass. Oh, they do respawn, okay. They do respawn if you leave the area. That's good to know. I'm here for my compass. There we go. Now the real game begins. Mark places of importance. I'm gonna wait to buy the next maps instead. Thank you. Oh, is it a tool I have to equip? It might be a tool we need to equip. It is. Oh, but it replaces this one, see? Well, this is the most important by far, so we're just gonna have to. So that's where we are, and we want to go up. Now we can do some proper exploration. Let's go. Piles and piles of bells. That sounds like a boss. Do I want to free this person? Oh, I don't think I can. Sorry, I can't do it. Interesting. I wonder if it's... I wonder if it's the creature that, like, actually gives you fast travel. Just passing through. We haven't been over there. A frayed rosary string. All right, I could have used this to gain more rosaries. I forgot about those. The Dark Souls thing. I'll have to remember I even have those. We haven't been over there, right? Because the path is blocked. We haven't been down either. Right, I think we haven't been there because we can't, right? We can because of the lava. Well then, where can we go? So it shows us where the peak is. It's up there. There is one more place at the top of Moss Bone Bottom. There's one more place we haven't been to. We'll have to backtrack all the way there. Vaulting up with Hornet feels great. Like, she does it very seamlessly, and then you can just hold the button and jump back, like, backwards. It's all very seamless. Feels great. A very smooth movement, as you would expect from her. Oh, there's another shortcut. Whoa. Okay, this one went all the way down. Okay, I'm going to use one of these. Break it to get a bit more rosaries, and we will buy the bench bin. Because knowing where the benches are is pretty useful. I could buy the next one too, but I'll wait. Kraki! So there's some giant creature trapped on the right, and we can't go there, but we can go up the top of the moss home. Oh, you can also heal in midair. That's good to know. I wasn't sure. We haven't been up there. Whoa. A lot of spikes. You want to come in the spikes? No. Weaver of Farloom, by grace you warded, by thread you healed, for your favor eternal we offer our song. So they have a weaver in Farloom also. Could they be a relative of what was the name of Hornet's mother? Harma? I forget her name. The beast. The giant spider. The dreamer. I guess they have weavers here too. See, I can't break through these fast enough. But do they also replenish your... Yeah, they give you silk. That makes sense. If only someone could teach me. Teach me to use my silk. Is there a way to know there was going to be spikes there, or... Oh. That was close. Y'all almost got me. I got a little bit careless. I hear a lot of voices and laughs and people chatting. I guess they must be down there. Hiding behind the silk. I need to find a way to break the silk. Hera, it is! Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long, bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. So it's like a distant relative of Hera, and by relation me. Bound the silk skill silk spear. RB, attack by throwing the needle forward. Silk will be expended. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen. Ooh. Is the crown of Hera, the beast. Ooh, bound. Very nice. Okay, so that's our main skill. Deadly Weaver technique. Throw the needle forward with force amplified by coiled silk. She's like reconnecting with her ancestral powers. The powers of her family. We get to break all the silk just like that. Whoa. But it uses silk, so we're definitely gonna want to expand how much silk we can gather. There's our little shortcut. Now we can go and break the silk, and we can free that beast that was down there. Yeah. Let's go right. I think that's where the voices are coming from. Hello? Mus Druid. Who is it? An intruder? Terrible! To interrupt a humble druid as they work.
Mi offende?
I meant no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. This settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlement? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. You're here, in here, so why did you send you, Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you?
Nesvir?
Granter of wishes.
Hello, Grandma.
Wishes, yes. My wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings. I need them, so I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Gather some berry picking. Yes. Why would you not? Like, why would you not promise a wish? Unless you can only have one at a time. Promise then, a binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 mossberries, precious fruit. grant my wish, and then the work begins. So we have both, and we have one berry already. Alright. Who are you, little you? Not a wish granter, for you haven't enough fruits. 3 we need, 3 I need. Find them, find them. Okay. So, Moss Druid. I'll be back for you. Oh, does sitting on the bench replenish your silk? I guess it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Just like... No, actually, in Hollow Knight, you did get your soul back. Right? By sitting in benches? Now I'm not sure anymore. Oh, you're carrying one. And I know where the other one is, I think. There's a mossberry. I feel like I saw the other one, but it was too high for me to get. Huh, all these bells. It's interesting to see the different themes of this kingdom as opposed to Hallownest. You know, Hallownest was all about soul and light and shells and nails, and this one is more about prayer and like faith and silk and song. It's like the title, of course. Different themes for different kingdoms. Alright, let's go see if we can free this beast. And it might give us some fast travel. Do you need help with that? Oh, it's a beast. It's an enemy. Bell beast. All these battle themes are so frenetic, they have so much energy. It's the diversity of instruments used in these songs that's so impressive. Now you've got this big like tuba kind of sound in the background. Gives it a real air of like nobility, you know? I'm curious to see if we see Hornet's own theme from the first game kind of intertwined in this game. Like, this is some top level shit, you know? This is like up there with the best fucking composers of the world in any game. Like, it's as good as the music you would hear in any other game. It would be at home in like Bloodborne or anything like that. Oh, is it me or he does 2 of damage? I think he might do 2 masks of damage. Oh, yeah, he does 2 of damage. I have to be very careful. This is how you thank me after freeing you? Ooh, first death. You do lose your rosaries. I figured. Our first death in the game. Not our last, I'm sure. I should gather some silk before I go there. You need like a full... is that a spool? Is that what you call that? You need a full meter of silk in order to heal, so it's pretty punishing. You can't just like use a little bit of soul to heal like one mask in the middle of an attack, you know? It's all or nothing. Ooh, interesting. There was some void in there. She left behind like a cocoon containing all her stuff. But there was some void in there too. How interesting. Off to a bad start. I'm still gauging my range, you know? I don't have as much range as I think. Oh, phase 2. Ouch. These spells are dangerous. Can't heal. I need to get some spool. Ah, I was healing. Damn it. Dang it. That's really punishing. 2 masks per attack on like your first bosses. They're not messing around. They said you guys have played Hollow Knight, so we're not gonna go easy on you. I wonder if I should use the... Okay, I guess it does some damage, but it's not really worth it, I think. Yeah, I'm getting too close to it. I think you can kind of push them away. This one you can't push. just gotta focus, it's not that hard. Boom! Oh, liberated. Defeat the Bell Beast. Is this another spool of thread? Where is this? Rise, rise. Child spider. Whoop. I felt. Rise, rise. Child Weaver. Ooh. Come, child, witness our waking. Ooh, consume the silk heart. Regain the power to regenerate silk within one's shell. Regained, so this is a power I always had. Is it going to like give me silk over time? Let's see. Silk. Silk hearts will automatically regenerate some silk. Okay, so just over time. Attack enemies to replenish silk. Okay. Well, that's done. Oh. Have you calmed down now? You ready to be my... You ready to be my fast travel? There you go. Oh, this one doesn't tug though. So we can go back to Bone Bottom. Sure. Riding a beast. I do miss the stags. Whoa! This poor bug's gonna be like, holy shit.
Oh boy. Dara.
Beast! Beast! Horrible beast!
Dara.
You don't have to be scared. It's quite friendly once you defeat it.
Oh boy.
Must be terrifying out there beyond the settlement. Nothing but monsters and madness lurking in the darkness. I've heard tales of a safe place though. Just up above here, where the moss paints the stones green, there's an old village. Bit of a holy place apparently, well protected.
Buenera.
I visited the settlement you speak of. It was built around a burial spire, corpse home to an ancient weaver. It is hardly safe though. The terrain is treacherous and predators prowl its commons. I advise you avoid that place. Oh, I see. Of course. Nowhere is really free of danger, is it? That's just the way for us pilgrims.
Oh boy,
Still can't really buy anything here. This tool would use the same symbol as the compass. So this is a weird system. I will say I'm curious to see how it kind of evolves over time, because at first glance it makes any tool that's not this one kind of useless, because most people are always going to want the compass. Like, you want to know where you are. You don't want to come back in here and like re-equip it. Plus, you can even change it unless you're at a bench. So I'm always gonna want this. I guess they're more like farming tools. Once you really know the lay of the land, you can use this to have more shards, or use this to collect shards more easily. So they're more like farming tools, where the compass is more like an exploration tool, but still, like knowing where you are, I always found it interesting that it was an equipable charm in Hollow Knight and not just something you unlock forever. Like you have to make a choice to see where you are on the map. Like it uses one charm notch. Oh, you completed it. Good job. Oh, back again? The wish wall is up, ready for all the poor souls who've been left behind down here. In Farloom, wishes are granted to those truly devout, or so they say, and there ain't no harm in us dregs having wishes too. Why, I even went and added a little wish of my own to the wish wall. Fair's fair. I did build the thing. Seems like the kingdom should be granting my wish before anyone else's. Donate bone bottom repairs. Ooh. A lot of repairs to be done around here, but I need more materials. All I wish for is some shell shards so I can get to work. Not asking too much, am I? 200, I probably have that. Hunt, Garb of the Pilgrims. So this is from Flick of Bone Bottom, I guess. This person? This is from the residents. Those mad, violent pilgrims who haunt the Great Path. We could make use of their shawls, here in Bone Bottom, and felling them would surely be a mercy, for which you will get a rosary. Okay, so I can donate it right away to this wall. There you go. There's your 200 shards. Bone Bottom repairs, wish granted. Ta-da-da-da. Grant your first wish. And we can take this one. Wish promised. Garb of the Pilgrims. Well, look at that. You've gone and donated all those shell shards, just like I wished for. I can scarcely believe it. Those shards are valuable, alright? Brilliant for crafting and fixing, very versatile. More than that, though, it was a warm thing you did, the sort of kindness you don't see much in this weary place. Was this kindness? I must take care to learn of this land and claim what advantage I can from it. Answering requests like yours can often fit those ends. Oh, it's like that, is it? Well, even still, the help's well appreciated, miss. Best of luck in your travels, and may every wish of yours be granted. Common stuff, shell shards, but very practical. I can use them to patch almost anything up, and this camp's always in need of some mending. I think I heard Chakra. Yeah, there she is. How have you been? This outpost that the shambling pilgrim bugs have built for themselves? Dondaku. Where are the armaments? The watch poles? Never have I seen such a poorly defended encampment. The pilgrims here seem to have no mind for war, Chakra. I suspect most depart for the citadel soon after their arrival. If they persist in their carelessness, they will find only death in these harsh lands. So we have bellway pins. The bellways, gilded veins that run throughout the lands. Supposedly they were once used for travel. I want that, sure. From this safe vantage, I can keep watch for threats while I work. These lowlands are brittle and dangerous. Keep your weapon close. So, can we see the repairs right away, or do we need to come back later? Still got this elevator. I remember seeing the berry, but I don't remember where it was. This does seem like a good place, I think, to end our first episode. I don't want to make this too long, and like this is a good... I don't even know where I'm gonna go next. But obviously, I am loving the game. It's just more Hollow Knight, which was what we all wanted. But it's got some new elements to it. Like, it feels just familiar enough while still having some new elements. So the best part is knowing that we've only barely scratched the surface. There's still so much game left, not even counting the future expansions that Team Cherry might be adding for free like they did with Hollow Knight, or even as paid DLC. I think most people would be happy to spend a few dollars for more of this game because it's so good. So if this happens to be your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing so that you can catch all the future videos. And I do also have a Patreon, and all patrons get a full week of early access on all my videos for just a few bucks a month. So thank you so much to all of my patrons for their support. Thank you to all of you for joining me here today for my first glimpse into SILKSONG. And until the next time, I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it. I will see you in the next episode for more SILKSONG. À la prochaine.